long are we going to spin for? Oh, it hooked up right away. Look at this guy. He's not making anybody wait. It spun like 2 times and then it hooked up right away here. Oh, there's a few people already in here. 8 people already. 3 likes. Thank you, guys. Let me have a look at the comments here for a minute. Get caught up. See who's with us. Avery's with us. Hey, buddy. Max is with us. Hey, Max. I just had to mute that loudmouth that's in my ear on the live stream here. Some guy babbling in a black hat. Luigi, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming on your break. I mean, Nate's in the house. Thank you for the footage, Nate. I actually put that in today's video. Molly, hey, Molly. 2 black labs. I'm early, ready to go, working on collecting. Yeah, I want to get the American Graffiti line too. Part of it just because it's a challenge. I started out, I only was planning to get the black and the yellow car. I had, where are they? Oh, they're down at the bottom. You can't see them. I'll get them out in a minute. I had the black Ertl first. That was the one I wanted first, the 55. It's my favorite car. And I was waiting to get the 32 Ford by Ertl, and a guy had one for $100 locally, but it was Motor Max. And then he dropped it to $80. And Glenn was like, you should go get it. It's $80. And I said, it's Motor Max. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And Glenn talked me into going to get it. And I'm glad that he did, because all I did was I removed the little American Graffiti tampo that's on the side of it. And it's beautiful. It's just as good as the Ertl, I think. And I wasn't going to replace that. But then G got me, for Christmas, he got me the Mercury, the nice lowrider one, the chopped one. And then I got the 58 Impala. I think Glenn sold me the 58 Impala. I'm not sure, but I got the 58 Impala. Or where did I get that? I don't remember. It wasn't that long ago. But now I have to collect all the Ertls, including the 32, because I can't have all of them and then just have the Motor Max 32. I've got to have the Ertl 32 as well. Sorry, guys, just catching up. I don't want to miss anybody here. Kevin Killjoy in the house. Hello, buddy. And thank you. Yeah, that was Nate that was in the comments. He was at Cayuga Drag Strip today for a swap meet, I believe it was. And there was guys going down the track, and he thought to get some video, which was awesome. Sean Michael, how you doing, buddy? Sean, are you going for the Knight Rider car? I don't know if I asked you or found out about that. Did you go for that? A lot of us did go for that Knight Rider car, actually. You know, it's funny. My friend Justin, who's, I think I told you guys a little bit about him. He's a huge, he's got a collection that's huge. But his is mostly wrestling. But he collects, I got him into some diecast and stuff too, movie cars. And I started telling him about the Knight Rider car the other day, and he goes, oh, really? He told me, blah, blah, blah. And I started telling him about it. I sent him the video of it that they released of the inside of it. And, oh, wow, is that ever awesome? And then I sent them the link to sign up and order everything. 10 minutes later, I get a thing back that he signed up for it, like he pledged for it. Yeah, pledge day, he pledged for it, actually. My friend Patrick somehow didn't know about it, I don't think. I sent him the video yesterday or the day before. And he was like, no way. I said, oh, dude, you got to catch up on the videos because I've been blasting about this thing. Yeah, hopefully he gets one. That's actually one thing I want to talk to you guys about in a couple minutes is not just the Knight Rider, but something in general that I noticed. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. My memory's not the best lately. You guys know that. See the comments here before I get into what I was going to talk about. Oh, you were at the drag races today. Okay. So it wasn't a swap meet. I've got 124 Revell. I love the Revell 124s, Kevin. I love those. I love them. And they cut. You have the ones that come with the figurines, probably. I love that line, man. I love it. Recently I seen there's somebody around here in Hamilton that has the Bullet Charger. The box isn't that great, but it is in the box, and it's got the two figurines in it, and that's the one out of the two of them that's my favorite. Last time I found a deal, it was for the Bullet Charger, mint in the box with the Steve McQueen figurine, or the not the Charger, the Mustang, and then the Charger with the two bad guys. They were local, and I let Glenn take the Charger, and I kept the Mustang. And when we got them home and started looking at them, I was like, damn, that Charger is so nice. Those figures are so nice. I eventually let Glenn have the Mustang that way, because that way he could have the pair of them. Like, you know what I mean? That way he has a set of them. But I would like the set of them. So I might go get that Charger, actually. I just remembered it on the stream. But I love Revell. I wish they did those cars that we're talking about now. I wish they did them in 1/18 scale. I love the figurines that they do. I love Revell. And not only those, I love some of the carded stuff Revell does. Like they did a Dodge Ram truck that's Revell that just looks really, really nice. They just did some really nice stuff. I'm a big fan. Oh, Terrence is in the house. Hey, Terrence. Oh, you ordered the Back to the Future train. Wow. Big Bad Toy Store has it. I'm going to have to look that up. That thing looks great. I thought it would be pretty expensive. I'm going to look at the Big Bad Toy Store, though. You never know. Maybe I'm off. Actually, I'll look that up right now while we're talking. In case you guys are wondering, he's talking about I did a video not long ago on the Back to the Future 3 train that's coming out by, is it Band-Aid that did it? I'm trying to remember. I'll tell you guys all about it right now, though, because I had all the info before. The Future Shogoken train, I think it's called. It's darn nice, but it didn't look like something cheap. It's plastic, but it didn't look plastic, guys. It looks really nice. Back to the Future, Big Bad. Oh, speaking of Big Bad Toy Store, guys, most of you guys will know about those guys because you're in the USA. I've ordered from there before back in my action figure collecting days, and what I liked about Big Bad Toy Store is they have different grades that you can get a guarantee of. So if you order something and if it's something important that you got to have mint, like what I ordered was Masters of the Universe Scareglow. Okay, you guys probably don't know who he is, but you got to have a mint. You got to have the card mint. You can't have it like Amazon banging around. You pay like $3, $4 extra, whatever it was, and it comes damn mint, unpunched. Like, I couldn't believe that. And if it doesn't, they send you one that is. I thought that was awesome. Big Bad Toy Store is legit, in case anybody wonders. Yeah, I'm just looking it up now. Oh, found it. Oh, actually, yeah, that is pricey. Because it's in USA funds, but you're getting something that kicks ass, man. So you could pre-order the Back to the Future 3 Shogoken Time Train, guys. And it's a legit link from Big Bad Toy Store. I didn't have a link before, I don't think. Now we do. Thank you. It is $579, and you need $116 non-refundable down payment. Probably that way so you don't back out, because it's expensive, right? If they order 100 of them and 10 people back out, you know what I mean? So it's $579, and you get it January 2026. And This one here, you can only select one package grade, standard. Substandard's not available. Substandard is the ones that are a little bit beat up, I guess. But that is cool. That's a legit link. Thank you. And I'm going to share that. That way people have that. Because that's something, Big Bad Toy Store, I know they're not a scam. Ordered from them quite a bit, actually. I try to order, and it's just to save money on postage and stuff and exchange and duty. I try to stay within Canada as much as possible. And you guys should do the same thing as well for wherever you are, if you're in the United States or whatever, to save duties and stuff. But sometimes it can't be helped. You know what I mean? Oh, wow, guys. There is a new Doc Brown action figure. He wouldn't be any good for any of our cars, though. He's what is he, 1/6 scale? Something like that. Oh no, he's 7 inches tall, but yeah, he would be too big for our one of 18s. I know that. But he looks good. He's got the remote control in his hand and everything. Speaking of looking good, guys, so there is something that I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about, and it's just something I noticed. So I try to be positive about everything, right? Like if I see something, let's say I see a diecast car on Facebook and it sucks. I just keep scrolling. Like I don't let it rent space in my head. Like it's Facebook, it's a diecast car. It's Facebook. You can't take it too seriously. But you can take, let's say, a General Lee, for example, okay? You could make the best example, the most screen accurate, best example of a General Lee, just like this. That if you took 1,000 experienced collectors, 990 of them are going to agree and say it's awesome. 10 people out of those are going to say it sucks and it's ugly and blah, blah, blah. And I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get the negativity. I don't get, like, there's people actually being negative about the Knight Rider and the darn thing's not even done yet. Like, there's people, the tires look plastic. They are. It's a plastic prototype. The whole car is plastic. Like, if you watch that interview with the two dudes sitting there talking about it, they got the Back to the Future car and they got the Knight Rider. The guy says it flat out. It's a plastic prototype. The car will be die-cast. When we make it, it will be die-cast. But this is the prototype. He even mentioned the prototype that it was glitchy. It just seems like people are just so quick to be negative about stuff. And some of them, I feel like when they start listing this and that and this and that, you feel like saying, why don't you make one? Like you see how fast it's sold out, that there's interest. Make a better one. We'll buy it off you. You know what I mean? Like if you can make a better one than these people do it, we'll buy it. And that's not being a smartass. I don't care who makes it. Like if it's the best, then we want the best. You know what I mean? But there's reasons why you can't do certain things with certain cars and stuff. Like I'll give you an example. The Knight Rider car, the Tomy Knight Rider car, people might complain. Oh, it doesn't have the fuel door on the car. Blah blah blah. It doesn't have the fuel door. It doesn't have the fuel door. They couldn't put a fuel door because if they did, it would have interfered with the Super Pursuit mode. You know what I mean? Like there's reasons for a lot of it, and I'm happy with the Super Pursuit mode myself. Like if I didn't like it, I wouldn't order the car. You know what I mean? No, if they had to make it so that the front of the car looks a fraction different, so that the Super Pursuit mode works and stuff, I'm okay with that because to me it's not jumping out as looking ugly or like there's people saying, "Oh, the front end of that looks hideous." It's like, really? Like I don't see what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like I'm not seeing it the way these other guys, and I don't own it yet, guys. Like I'm like all I did, like this isn't a contract where I can't back out of this thing. You know what I mean? Like I can back out of this tomorrow. Like I've given a verbal commitment, but I mean they don't got my SID number, they don't got my credit card. Well, they got my payment info, but I can go in and take that out. Like there's nothing locking me to that car right now. You know what I mean? So this is not just me trying to save face for buying a crappy car. Like I don't get the negativity. You know what I mean? And let's say there's something that and you don't like it. It's okay to not like something. That's fine. It's okay to not like something, but you don't got to be a dick about it. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, like I just don't get the negativity. Like I seen people going after ramen toys on their posts, like people, attacking them over a toy, like over something that they made. It's like this is Facebook, you know what I mean? Like this stuff's supposed to be fun. Like people just you're tearing your hair out because the General Lee only has a certain amount of spokes when it's supposed to have more, you know what I mean? Or just shit like that. Like, who cares? Like, it looks good. Like, I don't know. You guys know I'm passionate. I love this stuff. And it's important to me to get it the best as you can get it. You know what I mean? But nothing's going to ever be perfect. And with these cars here, you know what I've come to learn, guys? It's like politicians. Like I don't follow politics, and it's like I tell people, the prime minister here, for example, no matter who they put in there, people aren't gonna like them. It doesn't matter who it is. People are not gonna like them. You know what I mean? They're gonna blame everything on him. It's a repeat cycle, and it's kind of the same thing with this stuff. Like it doesn't matter. It could be a perfect example, and there's still going to be that 2%. You know what I mean? Um, I've quit even responding to the negative stuff on the Facebook there because I couldn't keep up with it on the ramen racer. People were going, but that also got like thousands and thousands of views and likes and stuff. So it got lots of traffic, but there was a fraction of that traffic that was negative, and it's like this isn't life or death. Like it's a hobby, you know what I mean? Like, you got to wonder if any of them even collect or know what they're talking about. Like, some of the stuff people say is. But yeah, the plastic tires, I did respond to that a day or two ago just because I couldn't stop myself. I was like, yeah, they look plastic because they're plastic. Yeah, the whole car is plastic, as stated a bunch of times. Um, But yeah, I don't know what the message is, guys. It's just not to worry too much about other people like that because no matter what, you could have the perfect item and there's still going to be somebody that doesn't like it. So it doesn't matter what it is. So don't take it too personally. You know what I mean? I noticed a friend commenting to a guy tonight on Facebook about the Knight Rider car. A guy was saying something about it, and my friend kind of defended the Knight Rider car, and I said, but I thought to myself, buddy, don't even waste your time because another one will pop up right behind him. You know what I mean? And you're wasting energy on. They don't like it, we like it. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like who cares? That's it. Like that's if you like it, order it. I like it. I'm gonna order it. If any of you guys, my RetroManiacs, don't like it, that's okay. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to not like it. I'm not gonna disagree with you because you don't like it. Um, G, one of my good buddies in collecting, G is not ordering one. Um, it's too rich for him. Like he's more into traditional Hot Wheels and Ferraris and stuff like that. You know what I mean? G is not ordering Knight Rider. So yeah, it's okay to have differences in opinion and stuff like that. It just I don't get expending your energy. Like if I took the time to comment on everything on Facebook I didn't agree with, guys, it would be my career. You know what I mean? Like it would be my career. Um, yeah, just don't waste your time on it. Don't just spend it being positive. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just don't get the wasting your time being negative. I try to be positive. And other than joking around, you guys can tell by most of my videos I try to be positive, but I do get in bad moods because I'm a human, right? So there will be videos where I'm not in a good mood, and you've probably seen those, but I'm human. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I'm just gonna catch the comments up again here. I'm excited for you, Kevin, about that train. I'm excited because I watched actual video of it, not, and I shared it with you guys actually. Not bullshit stock video, like actual video of the train, and I was like, oh my goodness. It was weird though because the video I shared with you guys, it was excellent video quality and everything. But I swear to God, whoever was filming it, somebody blew a big fart while they were filming the Shogoken train. And I even said, I put it on the screen during that video, did somebody just fart? Because you could hear the train going and going, and then all of a sudden, like it's out of nowhere. But yeah, I would be pretty darn excited about that, buddy. That train coming. And it looks like it's a good size to put beside your 1 of 18 stuff. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit behind catching up to you guys. Hey, Retro Community, think they will fix the scanner on the Tomy Knight Rider? I don't, you know what? That might not be the final look of it, Luigi, because that was just a prototype. But they might not be because of that super pursuit mode. I don't know. But like I said, that's not the finished product. So it might have a different look to it, or maybe they can't, because if they do a different look, it won't function correctly. Maybe that's why some of the stuff has to be a little bit different. Personally, I hope they do. I hope they do. Retro, did you ever order the Green Hornet car? No, I did not actually, and that's one that I would like to check out. And another one that I was talking about recently, Kevin, is the Auto Art James Bond car. I would like to check out, the Lotus. I'd like to check out. Auto Art did it, and before them, and I'm not even into Bond, but I like the look of the car. It turns into a submarine. Joyride did it before Auto Art, but you know Auto Art would have innovated on it, made it better. Or not Auto Art, Auto World. Sorry, guys. But Auto Art made one that doesn't transform. It's already transformed, but it's Auto Art, so it looks pretty cool. I would love to check out the 3 of them. But just guessing, I would love to own the Auto World, because it actually has all those moving parts and all that. Sorry, Kevin. I kind of went off on a tangent there talking about that stuff. I do know that the car that you're talking about is gorgeous, because I believe G has one, and I believe Dave has one. 2 different people have it. I really want to order a Tomy Knight Rider, but I'm a little uncertain the total cost of duties. I'm a little scared about my wife will say. Yeah. Oh yeah, Luigi. Yeah, you would have to definitely check all that out. The one good thing about it is you don't have to pay for it right away, and you pay for it in 4 payments, and it doesn't go against anything on your credit file or anything at all. They don't run your credit. They don't ding your credit, because technically they're not extending any credit to you. The car is not made yet. Like, you're paying the car off before it's even being sent to us. So that's the one good thing, that you do have the option to pay the payments, if that makes it easier to hide, because it's not so much money at once. But no, I hear you, Luigi, because it's not cheap for any of us. Yeah, Molly, it's awesome that you collect, actually. I wish I could have got Diane into something like that. I tried to get her into collecting toys. I had her collecting for a very short time those little mini brands, like the mini grocery store brands and stuff. I bought her a bunch of, and she got into them for like a month, and then that was it. But I tried getting her into a hobby. Well, she has a hobby. She bought a horse. She's in BC. She bought a horse again. She loves horses. That's her true hobby. Diane loves horses the way I love this stuff. So we were kind of different in that way. Yeah, but Molly, that's an awesome. It's awesome that the two of you share the same passion. You know what I mean? I love that. Mark, hey buddy, I don't think I've seen you in here before, but welcome if we haven't seen you. I have both the Earl Joyride version. Oh, you're talking about Knight Rider, Mark. I have the Joyride version of Knight Rider. I have the. You know what's crappy? Maybe you don't know about this. I'll show you something really quick, Mark. We'll see which version that you have. So, by the way, Mark, these figures here, you could still get them on AliExpress. They're the Super 7 reaction figure, and they go perfectly with the car. So I have the Joyride for now. Okay, the Joyride Earl. Um, Now I have. This is a first release. Okay, I kind of got chinsed out. It was in the box, mint, brand new. I got it in a deal with Glenn's General Lee, his silver screen. This is a first release. If you ever buy one of these and have a choice, you want the second release, and here's why. The first release here, see that orange light on the end of it? That's not screen accurate. The second release, they fixed it and put clear lights on the end of it. But I'm okay with it. It's, you know what I mean? But if I could, I would have the clear light. But that's the difference. That's the first release there. Hopefully you have the second release. It's funny because Giuliano, we got him a loose one, mint second release. Got Glenn a loose one, mint second release. Everybody else's that I got for them, it's all second release with the correct lights. Mine came in the box, first release. You can make him talk too, Mark. I don't know how far back you've seen my videos, but I did a video. You buy this voice module chip off of Amazon for like $30, and you download a bunch of Kit's phrases and noises and stuff into this through your computer. Stick it to the bottom of the car. It's got a little button here. It's probably dead, the battery now. Yeah, it's dead. But I actually had him talking. It's pretty easy to do. But with the Tomy, hopefully, if there, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, there's no perfect model. There's always going to be flaws with something. Like earlier when I was talking about the perfect diecast, that was hypothetical. There's always going to be something that we don't like about it. Hopefully, and I think all the good is going to outweigh the bad. One thing that I corrected somebody about, it was in a thread with that car. Somebody was complaining because they saw it in the video that Knight Rider, when everything was lighting up on it, there's a little red dot near the door handle. Why is that there? That's not supposed to be there. That is supposed to be there. It's based on season 4, and if you guys remember, that is an anti-theft feature for Kit. I believe it's funny, it's ahead of its time, but I believe that was a thumbprint scanner for Michael Knight to get in the car. But it's definitely an anti-theft feature. I'm trying to remember back because it's been so long since I watched it, but that red dot is supposed to be there. Well, it's not supposed to stay lit up all the time, and it doesn't, but you guys know what I mean. That's what that is for. I had somebody long time ago comment on my green light Fall Guy truck. And the guy says, "Man, that's a beautiful truck." He goes, that truck would be perfect. If only they didn't put the Fall Guy on the hood like that. He goes, it would be 100% screen accurate. I said, they put the Fall Guy on the hood in the show. That's screen accurate. Yeah, that was funny. But then again, that was kind of understandable because you wouldn't think that in the show it would say Fall Guy on the hood of the truck. So, but it did. It said Fall Guy. But yeah, that little red dot on the door, anybody that wondered about that, because it is hard to remember way back then, that little dot, if you've been wondering about that on the door, that's meant to be there. Just getting caught up on comments, guys. Don't want to miss any questions or anybody. And Luigi, you're talking about a 110 scale car. I bet you they're going to do it, because it would be dumb not to do it, because they're okay. So they already have the casting for kit, and they already have the general knowledge of how to hook up the voice and everything like that. If they didn't do a car, I don't know if they'll do it next. Like I would, if I was Tony, I would do car, but I wouldn't do it next. I would do something else to break it up. I would do car maybe in another 2 or 3 releases to kind of break it up. But I would definitely do car, and they are. If they don't do car, I'm gonna message you and say, man, they're not very bright to not do that, because they already have everything to do it, basically. So yeah, they would be nuts to not do that. And there's a bunch of people on the forums hollering for car. Yeah, so that people are showing interest right to Tomy about them making cars. So I wouldn't be surprised. And Tomy was throwing hints on the forums. I don't know if you've seen that. They plan to continue doing cars, but they say they don't have any plans on which one yet. So I think they're going to continue with this line. I just kicked myself I didn't get in from the beginning, guys, with the Back to the Future car. Can you imagine that if they do a whole lineup of these and you have all of them, the whole collection? Ground floor? That's wild. But yeah, Mark, remember the Michael Knight figure? We got them from AliExpress, and it's 3 3/4 inch, same size as a GI Joe. That's what you want. Thanks for that. I didn't think of it. I think Tony Knight Rider's number one. Oh yeah, for sure, buddy. It blows. The only thing, there's only one Tomy, or there's only one Knight Rider I think that can compare to the Tomy right now. And this is without seeing the Tomy, like just going on prototype stuff. But I looked up that fan home one. I should have did the video. I got a bunch of video pictures of it and stuff. You know what? I can explain it here actually to you guys. So fan home, they also go by D'Agostini, I believe. It's an Italian name. I know that. I'm from Sault Ste. Marie. They got a big Italian population. They did the Knight Rider car, and it was a mail order car. You did it in 110 parts. So you subscribed for this thing, guys. They sent you a piece every week, and once you got 110 parcels, the car was done. So it took a minute. And the car is so intricate and detailed and everything. There's a separate dude that made a separate website dedicated to. So you know how people pick apart the cars? That's wrong with it. This wrong with it. This guy has a separate website dedicated to fixing those parts and selling them. Like, people complained about the interior, something about the interior. He made it look more realistic. You could buy the seats off him. You could buy an improved scanner off of them. That's for the fan home one. But then again, that's a cool aspect. But on the other end, if there needs to be a guy to make all those improved parts, you know what I mean? Why do you got to make improved parts like that? Like, I could see one or two. This guy's got a complete website. You know what I mean? But that car looks awesome. Apparently, it has Wi-Fi for some reason. I don't know why it would be Wi-Fi connectivity, but there's a whole list of stuff, and there's a list of upgrades you can do from that guy's website. But people were asking me how the fan home compares. The fan home does not have AI, okay? It won't talk back to you. That's the only thing. It does not transform. Like, this one from Tomy, guys, is groundbreaking, what we're talking about, I think. The fan home is cool and all that. But I wouldn't compare them because of the price point. And the fan home is way bigger. It's 1/6 scale, I believe, which is huge. But by the time you're done, I read two different numbers. I read one number that said by the time you're done, it's estimated to cost over $1,500, and that is retail cost. Okay, but then I read another figure. A guy said by the time he finished it, it costed him $2,600. That's a big jump. So you're looking at and this was U.S. funds that they were talking in. So we're talking between $1,500 and $2,500 for that Phantom Knight Rider car. It looks great, but like I said, what makes me a little bit leery, I didn't see it up close, I didn't unbox it. What makes me leery, it's cool on one hand about all those upgraded parts being available, but on the other hand, why are they needed? You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to do that. It should be, you know. But going by the thing talking and stuff, guys, it lights up awesome. It looks awesome. Yeah, but it doesn't transform. It does not have AI. I'm trying to think of other features to tell you guys about. Yeah, it basically lights up and talks. It doesn't transform, nothing like that. And it's big. It looks good. It looks good to my eye, but like I said, there must be something that sets off purists because this guy makes enough money that he's operating a website. You know what I mean? And there's a ton of stuff on there. If you guys Google it, actually, you know what? I'm gonna Google it right now to tell you guys in case you guys want to look this up. So, Van Home. Okay, so the Fan Home is 1/8 scale, guys. It's 1/8 scale. It does. It looks great. Like it does. Oh, one feature it has that ours does not have. Okay. The Fan Home comes with the little watch, the wristwatch. You can control it by the wristwatch. Like it doesn't move or anything like that, but you can control the noises and lights and all that right from your wrist, which is that would be where the Wi-Fi comes in, I bet, or the Bluetooth, whatever. But I want to tell you about this guy's website quickly. Mike Lane Mods. It's called Mike Mikelane Mods. And it's a whole website dedicated to upgraded parts for that car. I couldn't believe it when I saw that. There's also another website dedicated to this car. It's not for parts. It's just some dude showing off his car and what he's done to it. It's called MyKit, MYKITT.de. It's kind of weird with the .de, but all it is videos and stuff of this guy spending time with Kit, like playing with his wristwatch, doing all that stuff with it. That's where I got a lot of the photos and stuff to show you guys. Actually, was off of that. But yeah, now after I've seen all about that, I wish I could answer the guy that asked me how the Tomy compares to the Phantom. Because I would tell him now, I would say I wouldn't compare them because we're talking about one that costs considerably more, at least 3 times more. It's bigger, but it costs considerably more. Yeah, I just wouldn't compare them. It's not a good comparison. They're completely different scales. You know what I mean? Yeah, each of them have good points. Each of them have good points. And don't get me wrong, I'm not putting down that Fan Home, guys. I would love one of those. It comes in a big, nice acrylic display case and everything. Like they're really nice looking. But yeah, I wouldn't compare that with the Tomy. And no, the Tomy's wheels aren't plastic. They better not be plastic anyway. If it's plastic, it'll remind me, you know what it'll remind me of? My old Kenner talking kit that's upstairs that I sold to Glenn. I got that guy talking again. Okay, just getting caught up on comments here, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, you're ordering the Heist Civic. What scale? What scale's that, Avery? Tell me about it. Anyone interested in Scott, if you're on Facebook, my friend, message me and message me about that, and message me what you're asking for it and stuff like that. I might be interested in it, or Glenn or Dave or somebody. You're in the right place. Just shoot me a Facebook message, or I can give you my email on here and you can email me. Actually, 1 second. Or if anybody in there is interested in talking to Scott about his Eleanor, talk to him because he's in the comments. But yeah, Scott, Neil, when's that big diecast show in Toronto? I think you mentioned it. That is the. You know what? Give me a second. I will find out right now for you. I should know this because I'm an ambassador of it, but I'm so tired. It's called the Canadian Diecast Expo. And that is going to be Canadian Diecast Expo. It's in 2026, so that came up quick. Sorry, my friend, I'm getting you the information right now, just looking it up. Canadian Diecast Expo. 2026. I know it's 2026. What's the date? Because I'm tired and don't remember. Oh, buddy, you should be plastering the date on every single one of these flyers that you got on here. Like everyone says Canadian Diecast, but no date. No date. Okay, I will get you the date because it is in here somewhere. Canadian Diecast Expo. Now I'm right on the website. So where is the date? And I know there is a date because he gave me a date and a venue, but it was a while back, and he said not to mention it yet because it wasn't official. You know what, Scott? It's called Canadian Diecast Expo. They don't have a date posted yet because I guess it's too early. It says stay tuned, but I will be blasting that on my page and stuff like that. I'll make sure that you don't miss it. As long as you're around here, I'll make sure that you do not miss. It's Canadian Diecast Expo though in Toronto. And what else was I going to? So I was going to. Sorry guys, I'm just dealing with Scott here. I'm going to figure out how to reply to Scott actually in the live chat. Scott. Okay. Scott, I'm going to put my email address in the live chat just in case you're not on Facebook or anything like that. And that way you can email me if you like about the car. I'm just going to do that right now. About your 1/12 scale Eleanor. I'm a fan of those after opening that bullet. I still can't get over that. I'm in love with that, guys. I was scared because I got so in love with it, like the Back to the Future truck. I'm like, am I posting too many pictures of this? Because I get obsessed about them. That Back to the Future truck, I must have posted a million pictures of that. Okay, Scott, here is my. If you go to the bottom right below right below where you commented about the Canada Post strike. And that sucks that they're on strike. Yeah, I sent it right at the bottom of the stream, my friend. So now I will definitely get back to you, and now we can talk. I'm thinking about buying the Tomy DeLorean. Is it worth? Yes, Eddie. Yeah, well, I can't say it because I don't know how much you're paying. Eddie, if they were doing the pre-order right now for the DeLorean, just like what they did for they're doing for the Knight Rider right now. I don't know if you knew that, but Tomy's doing Knight Rider now, and you could order it right from them right now. But if you were getting it from them, and it wasn't on the secondary market, and it wasn't some asshole telling you $3,000 for it, I would say absolutely get it. Dale is not here, but my friend Dale is usually here. He ordered the Back to the Future car, and he sent me a bunch of pictures. He is so impressed with the Back to the Future, he didn't even hesitate about the Knight Rider car. He said they did so good on the Back to the Future car, it's a no-brainer. So yeah, the only thing is don't pay too much. Shop around for it. It's worth it as long as you don't pay too much for it. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you will probably have to pay some markup because it's on the secondary market now. So just make sure you shop around. But is the quality of it good? Absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, my friend ordered one from Tomy and he's doing Knight Rider now. So, and I regret that I didn't get that DeLorean. I regret it when it was out. I regret it. I think I even remember Dale trying to tell me about it. And I think I said to him, "Oh, that's one of those big, crazy, expensive ones." And I just brushed it off. I thought it was one of the ones that costed like a lot of money and you needed to, you know what I mean? Because right around that time, Blitzway did their Ecto. Their 1 of 6 scale, I believe, Ecto 1. My friend Sean has that. You need a coffee table to display that. I'm not kidding. Like, those are different animals. It's crazy. Looks like it comes in a box for one of those mini fridges. It's nuts, guys. Nuts. Um, yeah, if I get into the 110 scale, if Tomy pops off a bunch of them, I'm going to be selling a few of my smaller Knight Rider car, my Joyride one. See ya. I don't need that no more. And I still got the box and everything for it, so that could be a car I don't have. But yeah, I'm looking forward. And that, if you guys know, probably my grail car to get that I still don't have was a 1 of 18 scale Hot Wheels Super Elite Knight Rider. I would love the Elite, even though they made the tires look a little bit big on it. I love the rest of it. The Super Elite, they actually scaled the tires down a little bit on it. Because I think they noticed somebody said something. But that was my bucket list car, was the Super Elite Knight Rider. I have the Super Elite Back to the Future DeLorean. You guys already seen that. I love it to pieces. Comes with the little acrylic stand to display in hover mode. But that's the Hot Wheels Super Elite DeLorean. So obviously I wanted Knight Rider to go with it, right? And yeah. After I seen the Tomy, I was like, no. And thank God, Knight Rider. Somebody told me if I shopped around, you could get it for $1,000 or something like that. But I wouldn't even want it for $1,000 right now with the Tomy one coming out. Like, if somebody came to my door and said $700, I'd be like, nope, because there's one coming out that's pure and has AI, and we'll talk back. Now, the Hot Wheels one, for details compared to the Tomy, it's hard to say because all we're seeing is a prototype. And we're looking at one that transforms compared to one that doesn't, right? So the one that transforms, like I explained about the little gas tank door, they might have to do things differently. So you have to take that into consideration as well. But I would definitely, if the Tomy wasn't out, I love this thing still, guys. It looks so good. I got that from AliExpress, by the way. Any new viewers? They're legit, if you're wondering. Yeah, still love that. But yeah, I am stoked about this Knight Rider car, guys. And you guys know how cheap I am. I don't pull the trigger on the first thing. I'm not one of those guys that's trigger happy, jumps the line on stuff. Like, I'll wait. I will put it in my head that I won't have something. And that's what was in my head about the Super Elite Knight Rider. Because at the time, right now, there's one Hot Wheels Super Elite Knight Rider on Marketplace, guys. The seller wants $2,000 for it. Now, I suspect the seller probably marked it high because it's Marketplace. He's expecting people to say, I'll give you $1,500. That's exactly probably what he did, and I don't blame him. But still, $1,500, and there's one coming out. Like I said, even 600 or 700 guys. At this point, with the Tomy coming out, to me it just tanks all that value. To me, anyway. Still a heavyweight car. I would still love it. I'm just not paying a crazy price for it now. No problem, Scott. Glad I'm able to help you. I pre-ordered kit. Good on you, Eddie. Good on you. Oh, so you're gonna have both of them. You're lucky, buddy. That's if you order the Back to the Future one, you're lucky because let's say if they do a line of these cars. So if they do a line of these cars, you're gonna have both of them, and you'll be able to get every one as they come out. And that when they do all of them, you could say I got the whole line of them. And that's a license to print money. I wish I could go back and get the DeLorean, darn it. But yeah, I think you would be happy with the DeLorean. I don't know if you're on my Facebook. I did post a bunch of pictures and video of it. I actually did a video. It was a while ago, but my friend Dale gave me a bunch of video of that DeLorean and a bunch of pictures, and I did a video all about it. But I can't think of the name of it or how far back it is to tell you. So, but I don't think you would be disappointed anyway. The next one down from the Tomy, if you weren't going to get that, my next choice obviously is the Hot Wheels version, the Super Elite or the regular Elite. They did a good job. But Sunstar is no slouch either. Love Sunstar. By the way, before I say goodnight to you guys tonight and quit tying you guys up, look at this. I told Glenn I wasn't going to tie you up all night. Sunstar, if you didn't watch my last video, a lot of people don't realize this, and I didn't realize it till about 6 months ago. Did you know you could still order from Sunstar? You can go right on the Sunstar website. They got Back to the Future still. 1 of 18 scale. The DeLoreans, put it in the cart, order it. They have a whole pre-order section on Sunstar, guys. If we would have known about this, Max could have ordered his I Love Lucy car. Molly could have got it from there for him. Because at one point, that was on there. So, Sunstar, particularly the pre-order section, guys, it's something you should keep an eye on. Because Sunstar does good stuff, and yeah, that's it. They make really good stuff. And one car that I want to get by Sunstar and customize, actually, they did a New York style taxi, the old checker cab, and it would be perfect for Travis Bickle's taxi from Taxi Driver. It would be perfect, and that's done by Sunstar. If you like lowriders, right now on Sunstar's website, I was posting about the black and purple lowrider. Remember, guys? And they said they were coming out at a certain time, and they never came out. And I said, what did they do with those lowriders? You can buy them now. They're on the Sunstar website. Sunstar Models, it's called, or something like that. If you Google it, you'll see that it's the Sunstar website because it comes up at the top. It says Sunstar. But you can order directly from them, and that's big, especially the pre-order stuff. It's big. Because that's some of that harder to get stuff that when people post it, you say, damn, I wish I was collecting when that was out, or you think it's older. I couldn't believe when I seen the Back to the Future stuff. I was like, you got to be kidding. And it's not just Sunstar they have, guys. They have Vitesse. You know, the 143 scale comes in little cubes. They did Back to the Future. They did a few different ones, so that type. They have a bunch of that stuff as well. So I recommend you guys check out the Sunstar website because it's legit Sunstar. And yeah, you're ordering directly from them and not just paying some other dude to do it. You know what I mean? You're not just paying some dude to order it and send it to you. You're getting it directly from them. Every time I used to tell people in the drug world, every time there's a set of hands, there's more money gone. Like every time the bag of dope, bag of weed, whatever. I shouldn't be talking about this, but every time it goes through a set of hands, it's more money. Like more money gets tacked on to the price, to the bill. So you want to keep the middlemen down as much as possible. You know what I mean? So ordering directly from Sunstar, that's a good thing. I couldn't believe that I had the option to order those lowriders and that it's in US funds. I would have had to convert everything over and stuff. But they're cheap. They're only like $100 and some, and you guys know damn well, like looking at the pictures, they look gorgeous, but I can tell they're going to be heavy. And yeah, I would love to check out a lowrider done by Sunstar. I would love to check out that. I love Lucy car that Max got was gorgeous. Like, yeah, you might see me order one of those guys. Actually, the black one. Actually, it's hard to say. They have a black and a gold one, and they have the purple and white one. They're not the '64 Impala. I can't remember what year it is, but they look gorgeous. Gorgeous. Like it looks like they would smoke. I have the older Hot Wheels lowrider. You guys have seen it with the adjustable suspension. It's nice. It looks like it would smoke that one. And I like the Hot Wheels one. The Hot Wheels one, it's funny when I had it for 6 months and I thought it was all clean. I thought it looked great. Sorry, guys. And then I took it one day and I Q-tipped the whole thing, cleaned every inch of it, and I could not believe the difference in it everywhere, the interior everywhere. Wow. Every once in a while, you got to do that, even if they're in a cabinet. Okay, just going to check the comments, guys, and then I'll let you guys relax here. I don't want to miss any of you guys. And awesome to see you guys talking amongst yourself in the comments. That's what it's all about. And thank you, Mark and Eddie, for both piping up tonight. That's why I don't know if you guys seen it, but I made a post. And I mentioned in the post that if you're like me and you just kind of sit and watch because you don't want 20 people attacking you if you comment something, we're a friendly bunch. And usually when I post about that, we get new people commenting. So that's awesome. Because I know myself, I think if I post somewhere new, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, are 20 people going to friggin', your General Lee sucks. Okay. Thanks, Neil, for showing us the beautiful bullet from KK. Oh, Luigi, yeah. That's like the auto art, but bigger. The only thing that has that the auto art doesn't, if you took the chrome off the wheel wells, it would be so close to that auto art. Like the shape of it and everything. That is beautiful. Oh, Blitzway DeLorean Eddie. Wow. And did you say 500 for it? That's not bad, Eddie. That's not bad. In Canada here, that's, I think, we're going to pay a little bit more than that for Knight Rider, but that's when all's said and done, everything's in. Oh, the Eleanor is on Kijiji. Okay, I will have a look. Sorry, guys, a lot of comments I'm just getting caught up on. And the Blitzway 1.6 DeLorean, wow, I was going to say, you're a high roller, buddy. That's good. You got it sounds like you're either building a heavyweight collection or you got one. What's my favorite car in the whole museum? Wow. That is a good question, man. That is a good question. That is damn it, man. You know what? Oh man. And all the ones upstairs. I'm going to get you an answer for that, but give me till next Saturday. I'm going to get you an answer for next Saturday's live. That is one I'm going to have to go upstairs, have a look around. I'm going to have to really rack my brain. Because I'm the type of guy that's got about 10 favorites here. So I will get you an answer for that because that's a challenge and I like that. Eddie, so what do you think of the Hot Wheels TV series Super Elite version? Is that the one with the figures sitting in the car? There's one of them that they made a bunch of different versions of that. One of them has the figures sitting in the car, and it looks great. Um, you're into the classic Batmobile. Glenn loves that. I don't know how far you've been watching the videos, but we have a Hot Wheels Elite classic Batmobile, the chrome one, that we unboxed on here. It's gorgeous. I'm an 89 Batmobile because I'm younger than Glenn, I think. But for that chrome classic Batmobile that Hot Wheels Elite did, that's gorgeous. And Glenn has the Super Elite too. We unboxed that. The Super Elite, it's weird. The Super Elite Classic Batmobile doesn't do anything crazy. It's just more detailed, and it comes on a really nice display base, like a beautiful display base. But it doesn't light up or do anything. But you line that up beside the regular Elite. I did a video on that as well. And the engine compartment is a lot more detailed on the Super Elite, surprisingly. Because we did a video because I was like, well, it doesn't light up or do anything like the rest of the Super Elites. Where's the bang for the buck? And they put it into the details, actually. I was surprised. Dale, he ordered the train from Big Bad Toy Store, and you're here. Your ears must have been ringing because I've been mentioning you, Dale. I've been telling these guys about you with your DeLorean and stuff. Because somebody here was asking, he's on the verge of ordering the DeLorean. He pre-ordered the Knight Rider, but he has a chance to get the DeLorean on the secondary market. The price isn't bad, actually. I told him go for it. I said, if you can do it, go for it. I kicked myself I didn't. So yeah, your ears are probably ringing because we were talking about you a few minutes ago. Eddie, did you see the Oh, I seen the JFK car. That's awesome. They did a JFK car, guys. I'm trying to think of who did it. Was it Sunstar? I seen it recently though. My Facebook page is Neo Retro. You know what? I will put a link here. I'll explain to you guys. I had to change my Facebook page name today, and there's a reason for that. Usually, my page name is Neo Retro Collectibles Donovan. Okay, so it's got my real name and my other name. But the thing is, I since August 2024, I stopped getting paid from Facebook because they wanted my tax info, but they kept dinging me for stupid stuff, so I said I quit. Anyway, fast forward, I got back into it, and last month they were supposed to pay me. Go into my account; it's the same bank account as I've been using. Payment failed. This month, payment failed. So it's just building up. Payment failed. I figured out it was something stupid. It's because when they changed to Meta or something like that. So my meta name has to be my real name. My Facebook page, which is different from my profile, my page could have the retro collectibles, but my profile has to say my real name because when they're sending the money to the bank is looking at it saying who's retro collectibles and declining it. So it's like something that dumb. But I'm gonna put my link to my Facebook in the comments here, my friend. Because yeah, I have Instagram, and a lot of my posts go on Instagram, but I'm not on there a lot. If you ever need to reach me, Facebook, you will reach me easily. And how do I do that? Getting tired, guys. I'm trying to get a link for my Facebook profile. Give me 1 second here, guys. Oh, here we go. I can tell I'm getting tired. Okay, profile link. Okay, I'm gonna put it right in the comments for you. And yeah, my Facebook is all about diecast and all this. Okay, here we go, Eddie. Okay, so it's gonna be. Can I respond to your comment? No. Okay, so I'm putting my Facebook is And boom. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it lit up blue. Perfect. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't light up blue. Terrence, are you asking me how many 118s do I own? If you're asking me, Terrence, I did a count about a month ago when somebody asked me, and I think I'm at 43 or something like that. 43 or 44, which is crazy. Because if you remember, I don't know how long you've been following me, but it has not been that long. Yeah, it's actually, you know what? It's closer to 50, I think. That's another thing, Terrence. I'll get a count for you. I'm going to get a count for you and let you know next Saturday, as well as the other person, what my favorite car is in the museum. Because yeah, I've added cars since the last count. So I will get you a number, Terrence. Mutant Super B, it looks killer, Scott. There's a few people that have mentioned that. That looks amazing. And GMP, I love. You guys know that. If I always say to people, if you like Roadrunners and GTXs, you got to get one by GMP. That's like having a 68 to 70 Dodge Charger by Ertl Authentic. Same thing. Hey, Retro, what's your Fast and Furious car besides Size Civic and Dom's Charger? No, you're not driving me crazy. What's my favorite car, did you say? Besides that, I would say the Green Eclipse. Yeah, I like the Green Eclipse even a little bit more than the Orange Supra. Sunstar. Oh, okay, they did do the Lincoln JFK. I was right. Yeah, I seen that recently, and that's cool. I was going to show that to Max, actually. I pre-ordered Camaro. Oh, Diecast Pizza. Interesting, Scott. I never heard of that. Make 302 of them. You get a bill of sale just like. Oh, that is killer. And I love those low runs. That's like that company that did Wagoneers. They did some really obscure castings that I like. Is it CC Model or something like that? They come in a nice blue box. And they only do runs of like 500, 300. They did a Shelby Charger, like the hatchback one from the 80s. Trying to think of the name of it, but they're all resin, but they look awesome. Scott and Mark, two new guys. That's awesome. You guys livened us up tonight. We had two new people to chat with. Thank you guys. That's awesome. You guys livened us right up tonight. We have a good talk, bunch of good questions. Wow, and you guys all talking amongst yourself. I can't even keep up with the questions. Holy crap. But I'm gonna let you guys go do your own thing. Mark and Scott again, or yeah, Scott. Scott, you were here last week. I recognize Scott. I didn't recognize Mark. Anyway, thank you guys for coming and speaking up. Thank all of you for coming. This is what makes us fun. We have a fun community. We're a brotherhood here. We try to help each other out, and we try to stay away from the negative, like the scammy part of it, the dirty part of the hobby. We try to stay away from all that. So thanks for being part of the discussion tonight, guys, and thank all of you for coming. Like usual, it's Saturday night, and you're taking the time out to come hang out with me, and I appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. And I said I wasn't going to be long tonight to Glenn because I'm tired, and I babbled an hour and 8 minutes. Sorry if I made you guys bored. I hope I didn't, guys. I know I can talk sometimes. But thank you for coming. I hope to hook up with you guys on Facebook, you new guys out there. Don't forget, this is on AliExpress if you need any. We got ours like a year ago, but I believe they're still on there, and they're not a bad price. Thanks for coming, guys. Don't forget to please hit like on the way out, because that way it gets this video out to other collectors and lets me know I'm doing the right thing, guys. If you go out tonight, don't go out and drive if you've been drinking or smoking. RetroManiacs don't do impaired driving. Stay in, have a bunch of junk food, watch a movie, be safe. How's that? Anyway, guys, have a good night, and thank you all for coming.